All right, welcome back to this lesson. Let me quickly show you how to make this static moving average dynamic. So for moving averages, I prefer to show this in a line chart. So it gives more clarity, more beauty. So this is the moving average in a line chart. Nice. So if I shrink it a bit, okay, this that is touching down is what? This is 8,000. So let's just change let's go to the chart format. Let's on our y-axis, let's specify where we want it to start from. Maybe we want this to start from 0. So that this will give a proper perspective to our numbers. Yeah, let's start from 0. So this is the moving average. Now, this is static. I want to make it dynamic because this is 7 days moving average based on what is specified here. So to make this dynamic, I'll have to create a parameter. So how do I do that? I come to modeling, new parameter. So that will come up here, parameter. So I call this moving MV, that is moving average, MA, average parameter. Okay, so whole number, leave it as whole number. My minimum number that I want to show here is, maybe let me make it 0. Then my maximum, I want to show 7 days, 15 days, 30 days, and all of those 60 days, 90 days. Maybe I'll just stop at 90. I'll stop at 90. Moving average. So incremental, I make the incremental, I make it 7. So my default number, let me make my default 7. 7 days. Yeah, moving average. So add slicer to this page. I leave it like this. I click on OK. So that creates the parameter and adds this slicer to this page. So let's go to the table part so that we'll see the parameter this has created for us, how it looks in a table. So it creates a table for us. Let's see that, I think MA parameter. Okay, this is the table. So let's go to our table view and see that table. MA parameter. So you can see it creates for us here the specific number of days that we want, interval of 7 days from this, and the end is 90. So it stops at 84 with the 14, with the 7 days interval. So it stops at 84. So let's go back. So this parameter creates 2 columns for you, the value and the parameter itself. So we will now take this value, this parameter value, and put it inside the measure that we've created. Instead of 7 days, we'll put the parameter value in there. That is what we saw at the back end just now. So we'll go to the measure, click on this chart, moving average. So instead of 7 here, we call up our MA parameter. Then we'll put the parameter value in there. So instead of 7, MA parameter, parameter value. So click on, we enter. So this now is now dynamic. You can come here and change as much as you like. So this 14, it changes to 14 days moving average. You can see the change. This 28 days moving average. This 42 days moving average. So you can also type the number in. So let me see if I can make this bigger. Make input. Okay. Make this bigger. So 42 days moving average, you can see the numbers here different. Yeah. So let's go back to 14 days moving average. This 14 days moving average. So the numbers are quite different from what we saw. Let's go again. 35 days moving average. You can see the moving average here. So This is making this moving average dynamic. Instead of going back to the measure and be changing the number of days, by just looking at this chart, you can change so the number as you want to. So that will be all for this video. Or before I go, let me just show you this moving average by a dimension. Let's go to customer table. Let's see supervisors, for instance. Let's see what is the moving average of the supervisors. So I bring my moving average, put it here. So this is the 56 days moving average. Let me change it to 0 days. It will come up blank. 7 days to show us our 7 days moving average. Then we can click on each date just to so it remains the same. It's a moving average. So we can click on each supervisor to see their individual moving average. See our individual moving averages. So over time. Yeah. So very nice, very nice. So you can make this a chart, anyone you prefer. Let me say something like this. So I can also select to just view the 7 days moving average. So 28 days, same thing, select and see the pattern. So that will be all for this lesson. I'll see you in the next lesson.